Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Maverick here with another episode of KonoSuba Season 2. And man, I can't wait. I've had a long, hard week. I'm ready for some laughs. Of which, of course, KonoSuba has an abundance of. So, last week we were introduced to Yun, formally at least, although we already saw her in the OVA. Great character as well. Funny character, and I'm sure we'll have more shenanigans between her and Megumin going forward. In this one, however, I do kind of feel like it's about time we go search for our beloved La Latina, which I believe they were supposed to be doing last episode, but them being them, got sidetracked once again. So yeah. Anyways, let's just get right into it, and I'll see you guys in the episode. All right, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. All right. Megumin again. And you're still. You guys. That's gotta be so annoying for the people of the town. Aren't you guys supposed to be worrying about darkness? Or have you guys forgot about her? But man, seriously, how dysfunctional are these people? Like, holy shit. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that cute little cat. The anime about nothing. Why is this so enjoyable? I have no idea. Explosion! Peace for the master of this lady breath? Oh, no money? Oh. Oh. You can't actually use explosion magic in a dungeon, eh? At the beginner's dungeon, eh? Hello. Mm. That's your bride to him. Ah, so are we gonna be doing our first adventure-like things? Ah, look at that cat! Oh my god, that cat is so cute. There has to be plushies of that, right? Hmm? Really? Oh, dang. They, they actually learned some pretty good rook skills. I mean, that may be true, but I feel like you are currently really specialized in Rudo. Although I do have a question. Like, why was a water goddess in charge of reincarnation? Oh, is that so? Yeah, I mean, if there are undead, I think Aqua would actually be pretty useful. This is such a this is such a Alright. This is such a stupid way to explore dungeon. I mean, they are newbies, but still. You would think that they've never actually fought before. Oh, talk about this function. Ah! Oh. Didn't she already say that? Well, we certainly know what he was doing in that accent. This is getting creepier and creepier by the moment. Isn't that gonna turn into like a skeleton warrior or something? Okay, we see a certain eye. I want a cat like that. Yeah, I can't disagree with you there. Is it gonna be like a mimic? Okay. That's not just. I mean, I'm sure mimics aren't supposed to act like that. You guys are still doing this? Yeah, this place is like, Aqua's like a natural counter to dungeons like this. Whoa. You smell undead? Okay. The Lord of the Dungeon? The story of an arc. I like how we're just suddenly going into his backstory. take the princess's hand in marriage. Where have we heard something like this before? Like the mobile fortress? How did you become... How did you become an undead in the first place? Like a... Shouldn't you be something like a lich instead? Well, what do you know? Hmm. But wouldn't... I'm sure that's... If you just... Naturally large. Sacred turn undead. Huh. Is this really such a wholesome episode? I somehow seriously have my doubts. Oh, and there's the treasure over there. Oh. You can just, you know, go, right? Nope. I mean, I don't really think she has a choice in this matter. If I were to say, Oh wait, you can control that? Okay, because I was just about to say, technically, the one who's in the wrong is Kazuma for drawing her down to the mortal world. Ah. And it's like, I want to join as well! Oh. Are they gonna waste all their money? I feel like he's gonna waste all the money here. Oh, you again? Hello. Oh, while waving a pair of panties in your hand. Okay. I mean, as long as you aren't falling deeper into debt, you do you, Kazuma. You do you. Alright, see you guys after this. Okay, so we finally get an episode where we do some adventure-like things, and it's also an Aqua-focused episode, right? Which hasn't been the case for such a long time now, and I gotta say, in this episode, I do kind of feel like Aqua became kind of cute, right? It's probably also to do the case where in this episode she wasn't really as inept as she was before in the other ones, but or maybe it's just the case of the season 2 having a better animation quality, right? As long as the faces aren't weird and all that. But yeah, I actually thought Aqua was quite charming in this episode, if you will. So that just goes to show that ladies, when they show off their skills, it's also a sign of their charm points, right? So not really too much to say about this particular story, though I will say that, this is an instance where I'm gonna side against Kazuma here, with him blaming Aqua for the mess and all that, because hey, you guys have seen until now that I've always been sticking up for my man Kazuma, right? I absolutely love his character, and I feel like even though he's kind of sort of an asshole, he's mostly right most of the time, right? In this case, however, I do feel like the blame should be placed squarely back on Kazuma as well. He did, after all, make the decision to make his wish, and made Aqua come here into this world. So you can't really blame, you have no one else to blame but yourself for that, right? Although, if Aqua can actually turn down or tune down her sort of holy aura or whatnot, maybe I guess she can share a little bit of the blame, right? But still, I think that is squarely on Kazuma. Um, Not really too much of a surprise in terms of the Holy Aura attraction. Actually, I think this was spoiled by some guys from back in first season while we were talking about the Headless Rider, the Headless Knight in the first place. Although, no, I don't mind too much in KonoSuba because it's more of a comedy series, right? And not to mention, it was kind of obvious in a way as well with now, she does have this sort of attraction towards undead, right? We've seen quite a lot of undead since coming here, including Wiz as well, and so on and so forth. But yeah, I don't really think there's too much else story-wise to talk about in this episode. Megumin's just off doing her own thing. She's taking a break from this episode, which is no, she's been the focal point for many episodes, so I do like the fact that we see Aqua a little bit more, right? Now, what will even get me more excited is if we can see Darkness a little bit more as well, because, you know, they sure are taking their sweet time here, right? I certainly thought back in episode 2 that they would actually hurry up and try to do something about the entire Darkness situation, but from what Kazuma has said, apparently they're just gonna sit it out and wait until something actually happens. And of course, in this episode we get a brief shot of Darkness. Nothing really changed from episode 2. I still think she's being forced into some frilly clothes. I still think she's going to be forced to you know, have a marriage or have a before or something like that. And that's probably when Kazuma and company are going to strike and make their presence known, right? Union, yeah, and you know, we see Union, but not really too much to talk about there. I guess the guild girl, yeah, really, I don't really think there's too much else to say for this episode. It's just a nice little transition episode and let us learn a little bit more about Aqua, and then also see them goof off and fool around as always, right? So, that's a little bit short on the review side, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. Like I keep saying, you know, this is a series for me mostly to just get a laugh. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. So, I'll see you guys in the next one as well. Bye-bye.